Hello! Today I want to talk about a quick NFT flip that I just did. I'm going to show you which one I did. It was on Solana and how you can do that as well. Because I've done this a couple times now. I want to show you how I use technical analysis in order to buy and sell NFTs at the correct prices instead of holding and maybe losing value. And of course, I don't have anything against holding. I'm holding some projects myself. But if you don't want to hold a project, then you need to know how to sell it with profit, right? So this is how to make profit flipping NFTs. Here is the basic animation about how to do it. And we're going to come back to this. I'm just going to show you which project I'm talking about. So I was able to, there are a few ways to get into NFTs. You can either buy them on the secondary market, mint them, which means buying them when the creator launches them and starts to sell them, or you can buy them a little bit before that with having whitelists, so being able to access the mint beforehand. I was able to get mint access for this collection called Vaxxed Doggos. So Vaxxed Doggos is pretty cool. As you can see, they're sold out. There was only 2,500. And if you don't know NFTs, this is not a lot, actually. Usually people will go between 4,000 to 10,000. But it can vary. People can even go in the hundreds, depending on what the purpose of the NFT is. So Vaxxed Doggos was created by Joma Tech. He's a big YouTuber with over 1.5 million subscribers. So this is why I was very bullish on this project and why I felt like it was a good project to buy and flip, actually. Because out of the 1.5 million subscribers, I knew not that many were going to be into NFTs, even though his YouTube channel is about tech itself. What you need to look at when flipping NFTs is a lot of different factors. Let me just tell you what I got as a result. So I bought two NFTs. One was this one, the Vaxxed Doggo. I still own this one. And then I also bought another one. So basically, I bought two, each for 0.88 Sol. And with 0.88 Sol, that was the maximum I could buy, actually. He was only allowing 2 per wallet at the mint price. And luckily, I was able to get it as a whitelist because they sold out as soon as the public sale went live. So I bought these two, checked out the marketplace, which is here. Now the floor is at 1.5, so it's still good if you bought it at mint price and want to sell. It's almost double, which is you would make a return on your investment. But I was able to sell my other one for 2.2 Sol. So I basically 2.5x'd my initial investment. I initially invested 1.74 or 1.76, whatever 0.88 is, and was able to get two. Then I said, okay, I want to get my money back and some extra. So I sold the other one for 2.2 Sol while the price was going up. So let me just show you exactly how the price was going. So basically I bought here. This was 0.88. And actually, here's 0.88 and actually dipped right as the price opened. So some people were like, maybe the price is not going to go up. So they started to list their doggos below the mint price at 0.5 even. So they got bought up immediately. And then this price just skyrocketed from there, going up, 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 up. And luckily I was able to buy, well, at the whitelist because I figured that this thing is going to blow up. And then was able to sell on the way up. Well, I only sold once, luckily at 2.2. I think the price did go all the way to 2.6. But of course, you can't know that. I was happy with 2.2 as I wanted to keep one for the long term and sell one with a profit at least 2.5 ROI, which is what I got. So how did I do that? Well, I looked at a few things. First of all, the supply and the team. Supply is low and the team is very good. Team is Joma Tech and the art is also really good, which is important. And then also in the Discord. The Discord is where everybody talks and hangs out before and after the mint. This is the Vaxxed Doggos Discord. Don't look at this, it doesn't matter as much. You can see here the total doggos, so that means the total members, is 11,000. So out of the 11,000, if they all wanted to buy, this would have been snapped up super fast, because 11,000 can't buy to 2,500, right? So that's a good sign. If the Discord doubles or triples the amount of available supply, that's a very good sign that this thing is going to sell out fast. That's what we want. Then what you want to do is, if you can, get on the whitelist. So only 1,200 people could get whitelisted. This means that 1,200 people had access before the public in order to take their time a little bit and mint. Each person who was in the whitelist was able to get 2. So everybody on the whitelist would have been able to get almost the full supply, so 2,400. I think when the public sale hit, there were about 2,000 sold out, and the last 500 just went out in 30 seconds. So for anybody who wanted to buy on the public sale, it was very hard. But then people start listing on them on the marketplace. This is the marketplace. Magic Eden is the marketplace for Solana, and people were listing them below floor price. I mean, below the mint price at like 0.5, 0.67. And everybody in the chat was like, why would you do that? And people started buying up the floor, as they're called, super fast. And what's cool about Joma's Discord server is that there's a hangout live. So I was hanging out here with other people and just listening to what people were saying. And some people were like, wow, we're buying up. Probably thinking it's going to go to 2, 3 Ethereum. I mean, Solana, not Ethereum. And I was like, okay, good the theory that it might bounce, the Solana price might bounce at 2. So I saw it was nearing 1.9. It was like a 1.8, then 1.9, then 1.95, and it wasn't slowing down that fast at all. You can see here the activity of how fast people are buying. Let me just refresh this, I guess I didn't refresh since 16 minutes ago. You can see how fast people are buying. And yeah, people are still buying very fast. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. So people are buying multiple times per minute. And you're seeing at varying prices, which is also a good sign that people are just picking out their dogs now. People are not sweeping the floor as much, meaning they're not buying only the floor price, but also a little bit higher. This is higher, this is higher, this is higher. Well, right now the floor price is 1.76. So basically the floor price is now stabilizing. As you saw before I refreshed the page, it was 1.5. So now it's bounced back up. And basically we've gone down, bounced back up. This was the 1.5 here. Now we're at 1.7. And we don't know, will it go higher or will it keep bouncing around? My prediction is we'll keep bouncing around, but I'm going to hold this bad boy until maybe a month, maybe a few weeks. Probably want to sell it around 3 or 4 Solana. But also I want to get some benefits as a holder, because Joma Tech has promised some very cool things, such as getting access to his videos early, getting merch, and yeah, it's just a cool way to support his channel too. He seems like a very cool creator. I actually have never watched any of his videos, but from the hype and his audience, if he convinces an even bigger proportion of his audience to join his Discord out of the 1.5 million, this number can go up a lot. And when that goes up, people will see the Vaxxed Doggos, and this floor price will keep on going up. So I think as the months go on, or the weeks even, he's going to keep on talking about this, and the floor price is going to keep on going up. That's my prediction. For now, I made my money back, as you can see in my Phantom wallet. I already converted my 2 Solana that I made into USD, and I made 220 bucks. Invested 170 and got back 220, so I had a $50 US profit. That is how you can flip NFTs. And just to mention the technical analysis part, what's really important is if you get whitelist, that's a very big if, because you never know, especially with big projects, it's harder to get whitelisted. Then keep in mind to sell as the price goes up, like especially if it's explosive like this NFT project was. You want to sell on the way up. Don't try and predict where the roof is going to be, because you can't know. Okay, like now we're down here at 1.7. Of course, that's still great. This is not model to scale. But like anything, like when buying crypto, when trading crypto stocks, whatever, buy low, sell high, and don't try to predict the top because you can't know, okay? Because then once it starts to dip down, you keep thinking, oh my God, when is it going to bounce back? When is it going to bounce back? And you don't know. You can never know. And then you might end up selling it for 1.5 instead of 2.2. And 1.5 doesn't cover both of the doggos that I bought. So that would have not made me satisfied. So I wanted to cover both and get a little bit of extra profit, which is what I did. And I'm totally okay not selling it for 2.6. It's an emotional game. This was an emotional roller coaster. As you can see, it looks like a roller coaster going up and down like this. But you gotta, if it was a roller coaster, to not jump off, but to be able to sell on the way up. Yeah. But if you're getting in at the public sale, what I would say is wait to see if there's going to be a dip, okay? A dip is great if there's going to be a lot of demand afterwards. That's up to you to predict, and you can't really know unless you look at the different factors that I mentioned, like the amount of people in the Discord, how active the community is, if there's going to be a lot of demand. Then try to buy the dip. Like, I was a bit scared when it dipped like that because I was like, why is it dipping? But I guess it was just people being scared. I don't know. Really, there was not much reason for a dip actually like that. But if there is, buy it at the dip and then ride it up and don't predict the top, just try and sell it for like a 2 to 3x your initial investment. That's a good amount to make in NFTs at the moment. None of this is financial advice, of course. Do your own research in every case. Another project I've done this with successfully was my frog here. This guy. Now I have him listed for this. I originally bought my friendly frog for 0.25 Solana. It wasn't this one. It was a different one. 0.25, then I held it for like a couple weeks and I sold it for 1.1, which is about a 4x, 4 times our return on investment, which is great. With the friendly frogs, it wasn't the same strategy. This one I was holding longer because I really like the community as well. And then I bought back another one for 0.6, I think, which is this guy. And now I'm trying to sell him. Well, I put him on the market. I don't really want to sell him, but I've put him on the market just in case somebody wants to buy him at a lot higher than the actual floor price, because the floor for frogs right now is 0.5. So yeah, that is the video. And to summarize, again, remember to buy low. Well, try to get whitelist if you can. Check out how many items in the collection there are, how many NFTs, in proportion to the Discord members and the whitelist amount. Check out who's the team behind it. Sometimes the team won't be visible, so that's a bit annoying. But otherwise, those are the main factors, and be aware of your emotions as you go through this roller coaster, because it gets quite intense, especially around here and around here. Okay? Because here you're going to have greed coming in. You're like, oh my God, it should go up. I really want to make more money. But it's not going to. It's going to keep going down. You need to be aware of that. And here, no, it's going to be fear. Sorry, going down. And here is going to be greed. You're like, yes, I want to make more money. Yes, I want to make more money. Oh, no, it hits a ceiling. And you don't know what to do at that point. So have a plan. Okay? My plan was 2 to 3 times multiplier. I was seeing that it wasn't going up as fast, so that's why I cut it at 2.5. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. And stay awesome. Mention your NFT project below.